I'm Chris Carey.
I'm Matt Carey.
And on behalf of the brothers Carey, we're very happy to have won this award. And
We didn't actually win the award.
what?
Mom and Dad won the award.
What?
Mom and Dad.
Mom and Dad won the award?
Yeah.
This changes everything.
Benedictine College is very honored to give the Cross the Order of St. Benedict to Dan and Terry Carey. Dan, as former president of the college, came really at a very critical time in our history. And if it wasn't for his passion and his leadership and his understanding of the mission, I'm not sure I know where we'd be today. I mean, he really created this incredible foundation for success at the college and all the things that he was able to accomplish as the president. And for Terry to make the sacrifices that she did to come with Dan and how she embraced the community and how the community embraced her is really, really significant, and she's just such a wonderful partner. And so we're proud to give them both the Cross the Order of St. Benedict.
Well, as a couple, Dan and Terry are people who it's easy to admire. They live a good life. They have two children who are doing well. They make a difference with everything they do.
Well, I think Dan was very committed to the college. He went to school there and certainly believed in Benedictine and was dedicated to Benedictine.
Well, I remember him very well because he stood out a lot, and because our class was so close, we all really knew one another, and he was very active, and he was one of those guys that he stood out because he was so inclusive. He always included everybody, and he liked to be included. And I just remember him being a part of our class that was so much fun. All I have is pleasant memories of Dan as a classmate.
I always think there's something about someone working at his alma mater, and clearly that connection at Benedictine was there. But in both settings, he's done an amazing job of developing people, of clarifying the vision of the college.
But it was nice when I did take a job at ACES because she introduced me to everybody and made me feel comfortable in my new surroundings. And that's just kind of how Terry was in general. I mean, she was very good at making people feel like they belonged and feel at home.
I think this honor is not just about our family. I really think it's about the alums, because the transformation of the college had to do with getting the alums re-engaged and getting them convinced this place was thriving and it was worthy. They could send their sons and daughters and grandchildren, their babysitters, nieces and nephews and siblings, and that made a huge difference. So I think this award is about the alums as much as it is about the Careys.
I think his legacy is revamping the institution. I think coming in as an alumnus, he had a certain strength, a certain boldness, certain determination about him, and I think his role was to revitalize the campus, and I think that's what his legacy will be. He came in at a time and we needed a strong president who is determined to take this place to the next level, and I think that was his role.
Yeah, so we have kind of an interesting perspective, both living there before we were in school and then as part of the student body. And I think what you could say from seeing both sides is that he lived and slept Benedictine. Well, they lived and slept Benedictine, and
they both of them, they bleed red and black.
well, everyone bleeds red, but
Well, not everybody bleeds black.
not everyone bleeds black.
But they do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
red and black.
They bleed red and black.
Red and black, yeah.
Yeah.
Red and black.